At Arkansas.
Well, yeah, well, it always helps, right? When you can create pressure and get behind the sticks and get them a third and long and having to drop back instead of. That's what Arkansas had done a good job of, all years. They've lost 4 games before we played them, or 5 in a row before we played them. They've been in every game in the fourth quarter, and they were good on third down because 250-pound quarterback that can run the ball and short yardage and stay ahead of the chains and easy completions and all that. And so, anytime you can get the team behind the sticks and kind of control. First and second down, it helps you on third down, and that was our advantage of getting off the field. And then, the improvement, what our guys saw was anytime this year we struggled is when we didn't get off the field on third down and drives continued to go 7 to 10 plays, we've given up points. Well, there was drives this past week of 7, 9, and 10 where we didn't give up any points. So that's taking a step in the right direction, but still a lot of improvement moving forward.
I asked Coach Brock about this last night, but your thoughts on Corey Ellington the past few weeks and the strides he's made?
Yeah, Corey's, before I got here, the first year as a true freshman, kind of came in the bowl game and played and was kind of spreading me throughout the year and been involved in special teams. And then he's, been banged up with a knee all in the spring and all that. And so been rehabbing, working his butt off, and finally got the opportunity during the starting job and, is taking advantage of it. And kid works hard, he's waiting for his opportunity. And so he's continued to make strides and, does some good things. And like everybody else with Sean and Marcus and Isaacs, who's came in, there's stuff on tape that we got to get corrected or somebody else will expose. And, he's doing a good job doing that.
When you see a guy like Sean rise to the occasion, what does that do for the rest of the secondary? An old dog like that's been on the road and knows what it takes to win on the road.
Yeah, and he's a competitor. Sean loves playing football. He's been around for a while now. He's been here like 8 years, it seems like, and so he loves to compete, and so whenever he gets in there, and he's found the football a few times this year and made big plays, whether it's picking the ball off or making a tackle or forcing a turnover, and that's what it takes to kind of, like anything, right? You want momentum and you want to get the thing going. Well, it's guys making plays, and you're Coach Arnett talk about time players make plays.
Coach Arnett was talking about yesterday just how often you guys practice those, in the game, Hail Mary situations and stuff like that. How have you seen players kind of embrace, those, special situations in practice, and I guess how comfortable were you, in that moment knowing how often you guys practice it?
Well, I worked for a guy that got fired over it in the NFL, so I've been scarred on that play, and so we drilled every Thursday like most teams do, and go through it. But I don't think until you're really in that situation and guys understand. And that last drive, as you look back on it, we get them 3 points all game, and they had opportunities to end the game, and we could have come in the locker room with a different feeling. So as they see that on tape and stuff we got to get corrected, and they see how close it was and how hard it is to win, they see the importance and urgency of every play, but when the game's on the line of doing your job and executing.
How much did you see your guys improve in the bye week leading up to that Arkansas game?
Yeah, I think as you play football and then you get some bye week, guys, like every coach says, right? You get time to kind of rest your body, get healthy a little bit. But then it's you get in the routine and rhythm of practice and the game every week, and then when you finally get a little time off, feel like it's been about 4 weeks, but it's only been a week since you played, so they're ready to get back at it. And I think our guys do a good job of kind of playing on the road and kind of feeding off the energy and all that stuff. And so we're looking forward to another challenge. Obviously going to Auburn this week, with going to be a heck of an environment.
Formationally, Auburn does some odd things. You don't see a lot of 13, 14 personnel these days, but they run the same scheme, just different things formationally. How does that impact your guys' keys when you have formations like that, and how quickly can you get ready?
Well, that's football now, right? Everyone's using these tight ends, 12 personnel, 13, 22. You got to see the formation, right? Because all these tight ends they could be in line, they can flex them out to get you in multiple ways, especially with teams that rotate personnel groups and go from base to nickel to dime. And, we kind of have our package and adjust all formations and all that. But, you look at Coach Freeze and Coach Montgomery that have kind of done a little bit of everything, right? Just 11 personnel, tempo, throwing the ball deep, vertical game, kind of the Art Briles stuff that both of them have done. And then they've also had all the different personnel packages as you go through it with both quarterbacks that are athletic and can run and got good personnel. And so, they kind of hit the gauntlet of teams the last few weeks, just like how Arkansas did. And we know they're going to be hungry, ready to play, and we're going to get their best shot. And so it's going to be a good opportunity.